Alright everybody, it's time for a kit review for my kit I'm taking on the West Highland Way on Saturday. That is the start. Right, I went and sort of split the kit up between mine and Karina's. It might look like a mess, but it's an organised mess. So you can see here that we've got our dry bags there, so we're going to put all our kit in dry bags, but we've left the clothes that we're going to be wearing out so we can show you. So first of all, I'll show you our wash kit. Now in here is everything I need for washing. Okay, this is my facial cleanse wipes, we're taking them. In here is my shaving kit, washing kit and all that. And this is a Microlite Galert soft fibre travel towel, but it's an extra large one. We thought we'd just get an extra large one, so we would. Okay, that's our wash system. Here is our sleep system. Now, this is our tent. We've both got what is it, MSR Hubba Hubba HB tents, which are 2-man tents, but they're quite light. Okay, that's our tent. It's got an extra ground sheet in there as well. Now, we've both got the Snug Pack Softy Elite 2 sleeping bags. We're taking them. And this is our carry mats that we're taking. They're insulated static V sleeping pads, which they blow up. You can see these packed small, and they blow up pretty good. And they're very nice. And in here is my Snug Pack Softies. Okay, top and bottom. Now, we're both taking this setup here, okay, so that we can mix and match. If the sleeping bag doesn't keep us warm at night, which I'm sure it will, we can put our Snug Pack Softies on, but also the Snug Pack Softies can go on if we're sitting around camp at night and we get a wee bit cool, we can put them on as well. Now for walking wise, I'm taking these for when I get out my boots, okay. I went and got these, they're called Keen. And they're just walking sandals to give my feet a rest at night time. But basically what I will be walking in is my Scapa Manta Pro GTXs. Now I've just went and extra waterproofed them there, so I've got them in there, but that's my shoes here. Now what Karina's walking in, once I get them set up, she's went and got herself a pair of these Salomon walking trainers. Now they're Gore-Tex, but we've also waterproofed them as well, but they're a good bit of kit. When we went and done that Merrick walk, Karina found that the boots were too high, that they were sort of hurting her. So for safety wise, she went and bought a pair of these, and they're absolutely excellent for walking. So we've re-waterproofed them, and we're just letting them dry. So I'll just put them up there. Right, kit wise, I've got my Fajal Raven trousers, which are going to be good. We're going to be using for walking, so I'll put them on. I've got my Rab down jacket, that's the thin one, we've got that, so we have. And we've also got a couple of t-shirts we're taking here, okay, and I've got a sort of shirt here, a Crag Hoppers shirt, which is great material. All of this is quick drying and very light, okay. Next I've got this OMM, it's a windproof and rainproof a light, very light top. It's got a hood in it, but this is, and all of these things are light, so they are, and we can mix and match. If we get cold, we can put this on because it's windproof and rainproof, but it doesn't keep you warm, and we can have a wee top underneath it. Or what we can do is we can put one of these t-shirts on and a shirt, or we can just have the t-shirt on, or we can just have the shirt on, and we can just have a t-shirt on and the Rab jacket on. If you can see what I'm saying, we can mix and match depending on the weather. Now we're waterproofs. I've got here a pair of big Berghaus waterproof trousers, which have got the studs and the zips up the side of them. There you can see the studs up the side and the zips. They're excellent waterproof trousers, and they're for Berghaus. And my waterproof jacket that I'm taking is a Rab jacket. You'll see it here. Now, all of these are nice and light, but they're windproof and absolutely rainproof. They're stormproof, okay? You pay a wee bit extra money for them, but they're light and they'll last you a lifetime if you look after them. That is our waterproof set. Now, I'm taking a pair of shorts, and I'm also taking a top like this as well, because I'm taking 3 tops. That's 1, 2, and I'm taking another top which matches this, just in case. You know what weather it's been like. It's been cold, but then other times it's been really, really warm, and if it's warm I like walking in shorts, so I can put my shorts on and the other t-shirt that matches that, or I could put my shorts on and that top, or my shorts on and that top. Now I've got 3 pairs of socks, and that's all I'm taking, and these are the ultralight wool fusion. We talked to one of the guys in Cotswold Outdoors, and we went and bought these socks because they went and recommended them because they fit to your feet. They're really good. So he says, now the hat I've went and got is a low alpine hat, which is really light, and I think it's pretty cool. You can put the sides up and that's for the sun, but we've also got one of these sort of scarf things here. There's no seams in them, and they can be made into sort of shmags, and they can be put over your face if the wind's blowing, put over your head, or used as a scarf, or used as a bandana. Now, I find these really good. That's what we've got there. Now, that is what we're wearing. Now, all of these clothes here, if you put them into a dry bag, they will all squash up with the air out of them into nothing. But we will be splitting them up. That's what the dry bags are for. But all of them clothes put together, they really weigh nothing, so they do. So that's not really a weight issue, because we're trying to keep the packs as light as you possibly can, because it will telling you on the days to come. So you've got to keep your pack as light as possible. And then the other things that we're taking basically are, we've got a light each, which is a wee pretzel light each. That in there is just a wee lighter, my wind blower lighter, so it is for just in case it's windy and that, so it is for lighting my stove. We've got a couple of plates. Karina will take one, I'll take one. Now we're taking a 1 litre Nalgene bottle each for water. We will source water on the way with my Sawyer's water filter. That's what I've got in there. This here is my wind boiler, okay, my MSR wind boiler. I'm taking that because it can boil up our coffee and all that on the way, because we'll be taking a lot of cappuccinos, so we will. And we'll be having a lot of cappuccino times, so we're taking that. In there is just a spork and a spoon, and that is it. That is all we're taking, because we're going to eat en route. Of course, I'm taking one gas canister that should last us the duration of the trip. And this here is, of course, for Webtech's military flask, which we'll be drinking out of, and that's all we're taking, because you can make a cup of tea or a cappuccino along the way, and you don't have to drink it straight away, and it'll stay warm for a couple of hours, whatever, you know, so you don't have to drink it straight away. Now, that in there's toilet roll, so we'll be taking toilet roll, and the first aid kit's got to get modified with Karina's asthma things and that, and antihistamines for like hay fever and things, but we'll doctor that first aid kit, and Kenny's taking the first aid kit as well. So between all of us, this is what we're going to have. Now I'm going to put all of mine into the same rucksack as Kenny's got, which is 120 litre. Karina's rucksack, which she's taken, is a 65 litre, so she is, because I'm just taking a wee bit extra. Now Karina's stuff is basically the same. Fjallraven Raven trousers, she's got the shirt, she's got a couple of tops here, which is good, that she went and got, which is nice and light, but also a wee bit thicker one, the same as what I've got. This is my thicker top here I'm going to be taking, which matches the shorts. I'm just drying them out on the top there. She's got a pair of shorts, and she's got a rab jacket. She's taken 3 pairs of socks. She's taken one of these shemag things. She's taken her hat, pair of gloves, same Berkhouse waterproof trousers, rab jacket, which has got OMM jacket, which is windproof and waterproof as well, but pretty thin, but still another layer, which is good and light, and we can mix and match depending on the weather. Now Karina's also taken some sports bras, and I told Karina that I'm going to put plaster, wee tip here, I'm going to put plasters on my nipples, because you can get you can get them rubbing and they can get quite sore. Now Karina actually suggested to me, she said, well, why don't I just ditch the plasters, because they might be a wee bit heavy, and she'd lend me one of her sports bras. And I thought, that's a good idea, but it's just something I can't put my finger on. I'll have to think about that, and so I think she was maybe being a bit cheeky. I think I'll stick to plasters. Now I think that is everything. That's Karina's wash kit there. She's got a wee bit bigger bag than me. You know what women are like. But that is it, guys. That is our kit. Sleeping system, wash kit, clothing, and of course we're burners, and we're flasks, and we're cups, and we're lighting, and that is it. And all of that will fit in there, no problem. If you think about it, those will go in, and then all of those could fit into one dry bag, and you could squash it down into nothing, if you know what I mean. So that is really it. It's pretty basic. So the packs are going to be pretty light, considering. Now what I will do is, I will weigh the packs, and I'll put up another quick video just to tell you what weight it is. But at the moment, that is my kit, what we are taking, and that is Karina's kit, what she is taking. And they'll fit into the packs, and we are going to have so much fun. It's going to be really good. and I'll make it a good video and just take sort of key footage on the way, because I'll be taking the batteries and that, and of course you can charge the batteries en route, but Kenny's got to be taking a battery charger as well, so he is, so that's really good. That is really good. After the West Highland Way, when we come back, of course we've got the camp at Lochdoon in July, but also me and Karina are going to be making a point of getting in touch with a few of you, and we're going to be coming up and meeting you for a wee camp. So I'll not mention any names now, but it's got to be quite a few of you, so we want to spend time with you because we're missing these, so yeah. And of course, I'm quite glad actually that Kenny, God's SF Marine, Kenny, my brother, went and watched Sinclair and Eddie's video. I think it was Sinclair and Eddie's, because Kenny's not tucking his Crocs now. He's got a pair of flip-flops. That's, I'll tell you what, he'd be walking behind us, I think, you know, if he was wearing his Crocs, you know what I mean? Okay, right, I'm going to upload this video.